Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Athlete Zone podcast. Today, we have a special guest joining us, one of the most exciting new athletes in softball representing Oregon State University. She's already made a name for herself on and off the field, and we're going to dive deeper into her journey, her brand, and the impact that she's making beyond the game. Our guest today is going to be Tessa Hogue. She's a standout outfield for the Oregon State Beavers. She was attending Riverton High School before and moved here from Riverton, Utah, to become a Division I athlete, and now she's using her platform to build a brand that represents something much bigger than sports. First off, Tessa, welcome to the show. How is life treating you so far at Oregon State?
Hi, yeah, it's been really good. It's been fun. I'm back home in Utah right now, but I was out in Oregon for a few weeks to kind of get some stuff moved around and get ready to move into my new place out there. And I got to go to a football game with some friends, so it's just been super fun and love the energy and the campus out there. So it's been great.
Awesome. So are you all moved in then?
No, so the place I'm moving in doesn't allow us to move in until September 20th. So I'm staying with a teammate right now, yeah. So it's been
Oh,
kind of hectic, but
yeah. When do
good.
classes start?
Classes don't start until September 24th, I believe.
Okay.
So since we have to be out there earlier for like practices and stuff, we don't get to move in, unfortunately, but it's been fun staying with a teammate, so
Yeah, at least there's that. You got to make it a little fun.
yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about growing up in Riverton and how you got into softball?
Yeah, so softball's always been a big part of my family. My mom played softball growing up. She's a current coach for college right now, and just kind of, I grew up in the atmosphere where she's been a coach my entire life. So I grew up around the game, watching her team play, going to my cousin's teams play. It was just such a fun atmosphere. My dad played men's fast pitch, and it's just kind of always been a thing in our family. So we've all been through it mainly, but that's kind of how it first started, and I first got to know the game is because of my parents mainly.
Oh, that's fun. Did you ever consider doing a different sport, or was it kind of like softball from the start?
Yeah, I played just about any sport I wanted to. I When it came down to it, I had to pick between softball and volleyball. I really loved the sport of volleyball, and I really wish I got to play a little bit more before I decided to play softball, but that was probably the other sport that I would consider.
That, that makes sense. Volleyball is a fun one.
Yeah.
So what kind of challenges did you face in high school, and how do you think they shaped you as an athlete?
So my junior year of high school, about 5 games into season, I tore my ACL out of practice, and yeah, so that kind of it was hard because my junior summer is the big summer for recruiting, for everyone to
Yeah.
know. I didn't know where I was going, and it was just a really hard time to like figure out how I was going to come back from this because this injury like takes about 9 to 12 months to recover. I wouldn't be able to play until my senior year of high school, so it really it gave me a lot of like um what's the word like uh perseverance in the way of like I've gone through a lot of hard things, and I know that if I can come back from that and if I can work hard, because the recovery on that timeline, it's like you got to stick to your plan, you got to be committed to wanting to get back to your sport. So I think that helped a lot of my perseverance, commitment, and just dedication to the sport to want to play at a high level. So I think that really helped shape me into the athlete that wants to really strive to be the best. So
Yeah, that's honestly a really good takeaway. I feel like people talk about, ACL, MCL tears, Achilles tears a lot, but
mhm.
you don't really like talking about it. You don't get the magnitude of how big of an injury it is. Like it's career ending for most.
Yeah,
And in your junior year, that had to feel like your world was ending. Like, so good
yeah,
for you for
for
making
sure.
it through and getting to D1 because that's a hard one. That's horrible timing. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot to come back from for sure. Let's see. In high school, you were named MVP of state playoffs in 2024. Can you tell us what that was like?
Yeah, I mean, that season was so fun for me just because that was the first time I got to play in February and March. Like, that's when we started our season, and being able to step on the field and my first couple games back were really like shaky because of my recovery, and then kind of just got into the flow. So, building up the entire season and playing as well as I did, earning that award at the end of the season was like it felt so good just because I know how much work I put in behind the scenes, and not many people know that, but it was it paid off for sure.
It's
So
nice to be
it was good.
recognized.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Like, what did that entail? Was it like an award ceremony or was it just a title you were given?
Yeah, it was kind of just a title. It just comes out on this like news website in Utah. It wasn't really a big thing. My team did great. My coaches did great in honoring me. We do a little banquet at the end of the season, and they give all these awards out. So I got a cool little trophy for it that they put together.
Okay,
So
cool. There
it's really,
you got something physical to show. That's cool.
yeah, it's so fun.
That's awesome. So you were also a four-time region champ. How do you feel like you guys got there as a team and as an individual?
So yeah, I think our team and our culture, we've always had a big um thing for playing as one. Like we're our school mascot's the Silver Wolves, so it's like we always say like we're one pack. Like we all play as a team, and we all try to contribute individually. So whatever your role is, like everyone did really well at playing their role and doing their part in our team's success. And I think it was really important. Some of those key players that maybe weren't on the field completely, or maybe they were just like pinch runners, like they still put their all into when they did get in the game. Or it was just really cool to see like that aspect of it. And especially like freshman year, like that was my role. Like I didn't play as much, but I really stepped into the role that I was given with being a base runner. And then as my sophomore, junior, senior year, when I was actually playing, like it was just really cool to experience both aspects on and off the field, to have that like perspective of we all are here and we all want the same thing, and that's to win region champs and state champs. So I think that was really fun to be able to experience both sides, and it was, yeah, really fun.
Yeah, so naturally you did. You went and won. That's
Yeah, yeah.
awesome. One more thing I wanted to talk about from your high school career. You were two-time All-State honoree. Can you explain that to us? What that means, what that
Yeah.
entails?
Again, it was so my sophomore year, I was second team All State, I believe. And that kind of like, obviously that's a great like award to get already and stuff. And I think I wanted to dig deeper for that like first team All State, and I think that kind of motivated me. It showed me that I had like really great potential, only being a sophomore in high school, like playing on varsity and earning that award, that I really just wanted to get that first team All State. And I think having that junior year off, not getting any awards because I wasn't really playing the last half of the season, like that was hard. And um, when I finally got like that first team All State and then the MVP playoff, like uh, MVP playoffs, like that was just, it's just another thing where I'm like, I was dedicated since freshman year, and it's really paid off, and it was a really nice feeling at the end of the year.
I can imagine. I feel like that's especially with having like a unique journey of injury and struggle to come back from it. Like knowing that you did it yourself is one thing, but knowing that other people see it too, it's
Yeah.
gotta feel great. Um, High school is obviously a huge part of shaping who you are, but stepping into college athletics is a whole new level. So I want to talk about that transition. What was it like transitioning from high school athletics to D1?
It was definitely a wake up call. I will say that. Like, I knew it was going to be a lot harder, and like the training was going to be a lot more difficult. And every day, and there was just going to be a lot more like accountability that was supposed to be like held, like you were supposed to be held accountable for things. And stepping into college, it was really fun. It was hard because moving away from home wasn't like, it was scary for sure, and to branch out and to really dive deeper in like that college experience of being away from home and getting into that transition, it was really cool to see like how we have like weights every other day, conditioning every other day. Like it
Yeah,
was
it's a
definitely
lot.
difficult, but yeah, it was super fun because that's just the person I am. Like I'm super dedicated. I love to work hard, and to know that all my teammates next to me are the same way, like it's a really good feeling to have next to me.
That's good. Have you been making friends with the girls on the team? Are you guys pretty close?
Yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of new girls last year when I came in, so it felt like everyone was just trying to get to know each other and wanted to make friends. So it was a really cool culture that I stepped into. Everyone was so welcoming, so nice in the terms of like we all want to be here for a reason, and like we all love this sport. So it was cool to make those connections. And being in the dorms too, like living in the same room as one of my teammates, like probably the best experiences I've ever had.
Yeah.
So it's so
Oh, I love that. It's got to make the transition at least like a little bit easier. Like you have another family to go to.
yeah, for sure.
So what role has your coaching staff played in your growth?
Yeah, Coach Berg has been wonderful for me. She didn't like I didn't have a lot of contact with them before coming into college. Like I was a very late commit, and she has just it felt like she's put almost 100% into me, and like is really striving to make me better as a player and as a person. And I think she's just been a great coach, phenomenal coach. I appreciate all she's done for the team. Like she's such a great leader in the way of like she shows that we are dedicated and that we should work hard for what we want to what we want to win, and like what we should get. And she just has played such a big role in my college career so far, and I think it's been amazing. We had two wonderful assistant coaches that had stepped down and retired after last year, so we have two new coaches coming in, and I think that's going to be a different change, like a good change. I'm really
Yeah.
excited for the two new coaches that we have, and just overall, like the support staff that we have is incredible up at Oregon State, and that's one of the reasons that I feel so happy and like I love it there. So it's been
Cool.
great.
Oh, I love that. Coaches definitely make the experience, so they can make or break
Yeah.
it. So you didn't end up playing your freshman year, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this year, what are your goals for getting on the field?
So yeah, I'm going through a second ACL recovery.
Oh,
I
you're
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I tore my ACL literally the week before Thanksgiving. So it's like we were just in practice. Like my fall season had gone really well, and it was like a few days before I had my flight home, and everything was well. And then I tore my ACL at practice, just out of the blue. And
I thought you were
so
redshirting or something.
technically, yeah, like medical red shirt.
Yeah. Okay.
It was very unfortunate, but it's like I've just been working my butt off to get back to playing on the field,
Yeah.
and
Are you
it's been a
recovered
long
now?
journey.
Oops, sorry.
Not fully yet. No, you're good. I my goal is to be playing in our fall games, which are about mid to late October. I want to be able to at least get some time in those games, but obviously nothing is like certain onto what my timeline looks like. It's a very day by day thing, and yeah, that's kind of just where I'm at. So unfortunately, I did have to redshirt due to injury, but I'm excited to get 4 more years of this sport.
Yeah, so you still get your full time. Are you then most likely gonna be able to play for sure by spring, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's oh man, what a hard journey you've had. Really coming through it.
Yeah.
Um, Okay, so let's see. I want to talk a little bit more about your brand. We've just started working with you not too long ago, so we've got a little bit of fresh merch out there and a little more to come. So
Yes.
what does your brand stand for?
I want it to grow into a place that like other athletes or young athletes that I help like work with and stuff, just to kind of give them that perspective of like no matter what you're going through, like you can still do anything. Like no matter how much, if you put in the work and dedication, like you can do what you want to do, like as long as you're dedicated to it. And I think I want to throw out like a phrase that I've been wanting to put on some merch, and it's like one day at a time. It's like that's really spoke to me a lot through my recovery. Is like each day is going to be different. Each day you could have a really good day of recovery and rehab, and then the next day could be really bad, or like you just might have a back set. But no matter how much time and dedication you put in, like you can like get to your goals. Like you can get to your final goal. And I just want that to be a main picture of my brand is like you can do hard things, and each day is going to be hard, but like you can do it. And I'm excited to put out more merch and put that phrase out, that like motto out, I guess, and show people that like I've gone through 2 years of just like recovery basically with my ACLs, and I'm still here. And like I want to give that inspiration to younger athletes, whether they play softball or different sports. Like that's just kind of my main goal of my brand.
No, I love that. And if anyone can do it, it's gonna be you. You said
Yeah.
ACLs plural, so did you tear both of them?
Yeah, so I tore my right ACL in my junior year, and then my left ACL this last year.
You poor thing. That's a lot. That is a lot to stick through. I've seen firsthand friends go through those kinds of injuries, and it's even after the recovery, coming back can be the hardest part of it, you know. So good for you. I love the idea behind the brand. I definitely think that will speak to a lot of people. When did you first realize that you had a platform beyond just playing your sport?
Um, I think when as I was home this summer in Utah, I reached out, or I posted on like social medias like Facebook and stuff that I was doing like individual lessons just to get a little money going and trying to find a job while I like am still not be like I can't play fully, I can't practice fully. And a lot of younger girls had reached out, like a lot of the parents reached out, and after doing that, when they yeah, they came to like our lessons and they were having so much fun. And some of them, they were old enough to have some social media, so it's like they started following me on Instagram, TikTok, like all those social media platforms. And they just like love watching me, and they love watching like what I do, and they just get so excited to come to like each lesson. And I think being that person and being that like inspiration has really kind of been a reality check of like, oh wow, like I can be a face for younger girls. And I think that was really inspiring to me too. Like when I got a picture from one of my girls that I was coaching, and she bought some of my merch here, and she was like so excited when she got it, and it was like the cutest thing. And that's just something that like I really strive for, especially when working with you guys here. So
Oh, I love
awesome.
that. That's so precious. Oh,
Yeah.
I love the little girls who look up to athletes in sports. It's you really have a lot bigger of an impact than you realize, especially like if you already had that before going D1, like it's only gonna grow. So yeah, check
Yeah.
out Tessa Hogue merch because new stuff is coming. But your brand isn't just about you, it's also about the people who support you. So let's talk about your fans and the impact that they've had on your journey. What does fan support mean to you as an athlete?
It means everything. Like I love just giving back to like my people, my family, my friends and stuff. And I they've done so much for me in my career, in my like growth and rehab and recovery. Like they've just been the best support group I've ever had. And so for me to give back to them and like show them a little more of my gratitude towards them. It's like a blessing in disguise, basically. I love it. I love the people that support me, and I wish I could give more and like support more, and I'm excited to put out some more merch and stuff so that they can rep it as well. But it means a lot. Like I love the community I have that loves to support me, and it's been great.
Awesome. I love that. Well, this has been an incredible conversation. Tessa, before we wrap up, where can people follow you and support your brand?
On Instagram, you go tessa._.lin5. And yeah, Athlete Zone is gonna probably post up some new merch coming
We'll be
soon. So
posting. Um,
as well.
awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a good rest of your day. I appreciate you taking your time. And for the rest of our listeners, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go check out Tessa Hogue's merch. Every purchase helps support her journey and keep her brand growing. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.